All right, I've deliberately put this video after the account acquisition and sales section. And the reason being is because you now need to go and revisit building out your list of board members, your advisors, and your overall network. Because at this point, after you've set up your systems, you start going on calls, you start closing some deals, it's now more important than ever that you start building out this network because this is going to be the lifeblood. It's your proprietary ability to complete transactions. We've given you the ability to get deal flow. You're going to have deal flow, unlimited deal flow, literally forever, using the systems that we've given you. Okay. And whatever iterations of those systems will come into play as time unfolds. So it's imperative now that you revisit building out your network. So, what constitutes your network? We're looking at your network of venture capitalists, VCs, not just in North America, but in Europe and Asia, building out that network, understanding what their strike box is, what their sweet spot is, what their mandates are, etc. Going after family offices, potentially going to events, in-person events, okay? Meeting angel investors and private investors, private equity, okay? Those are really the main ones that you want to be building out. But then also it includes, your relationships with other bankers, right? What are the top boutique banks? Well, I gave you the Axial list. Who are the managing directors at those firms? Run campaigns to be getting on the phone with them. Every time that you meet someone, you're always trying to see an angle for who they can introduce you to. And that's how you spread all of your second and third connections in real life. That is the power that you possess. Over and above all of the campaign work that we're going to do to create lists of investor prospects, send cold outbound to them, same way that you did deal origination for yourself, you're going to be doing the exact same thing for your clients. And that will do a lot of the heavy lifting. But oftentimes, you're going to find that the best deals and the fastest deals get done through your network. Okay. So I want you to go back. I want you to revisit this. I want you to set up new campaigns for your board and your advisors. Okay. And again, how do we incentivize them? We've already touched on this, but we can revisit it. You want to sell them on the dream. You say, listen, I come from this background, and I'll give you what I said. So, I come from a marketing background. I started a marketing firm 7 years ago. We had quite a lot of success for a firm at our stage. We did about 100 million in revenue for our clients. We worked with some household names like Volvo, BMW, McDonald's, Campbell's, just to name a few. We worked in B2B. We also did B2C. In addition to that, we worked in the digital asset space, as well as we did promotion within the capital markets for companies in Vancouver and some in the States. And we had quite a lot of success there. And that kind of parlayed into what we ended up doing, which is the current model that we have. And that's where we connect investors to companies. And all of that morphed into this firm now. And what I'm looking to do is put together a team of incredibly experienced and knowledgeable people who are going to be able to fill in the gaps for me because I have energy, I have know-how, and at the firm Savvy Capital that we were working on, me and my business partner, we were able to raise $500 million in 2 years with no prior investment banking experience by using this model. So we've got almost unlimited deal origination potential. We can speak to 10, 15 companies a day looking for M&A, capital raising, what have you, debt advisory. And over and above that, we have the capability of doing the exact same thing for clients. So we have these two mechanisms, these two levers that we can pull to get the job done, where a traditional banker is constrained to their network. We're able to do so at a much more efficient, at a much greater scale. But what I lack is the traditional finance background. I lack, that industry know-how and also the network. So what I'd be looking to call you upon for is being able to call on you for your expertise, your guidance, and your ability to potentially help get transactions across the line, either through an advisory perspective or from an introductions perspective. And I'm more than happy to set up a fee arranging agreement, or a fee sharing arrangement. And depending on how this progresses, equity is certainly on the table. I just want to ensure that I've got the best people that I possibly can have on my team, because I know that we've got something special here, and I know that we can go very far with what we have. Something along those lines. That's kind of what I would say. That was my spiel. To get Mike, to get realistically, to get Dominic on board, Nikita. Who else do I have on my advisory team right now? Nay. And then there's some other ones that I went out to, that are not as intimately involved in the day to day, but they're people that I can call on. Landry. There's several guys. So you want to be building out that network, okay? Not just of guys in banking, but investors, because that is truthfully how you really grow the firm, right? The firm is made up of multiple people with complementary capabilities, complementary skill sets, and complementary networks. Okay, so go back, revisit this. Whoever you meet, right? You try to figure out who they know. Who can they introduce you to? That goes for people in the community, people in the group. That goes for me, right? That's where the deal sharing can occur. Remember what I said at the beginning, one of the very first videos. The strength that we are going to possess here is the fact that we have these other guys using the exact same model that you're going to be able to network with, leverage the introductions, the network, the people that they've met, and the deals that they have, because you can have cross-pollination occur there with deal sharing. Someone else within the group may have someone who'd be a perfect fit for a deal that you just brought on, and vice versa. So always look to expand the network as much as you possibly can. Speak to everyone. Catalog all of it. Okay? We're going to move forward.